It ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, you heard?
Then what up, suntan? Don't.
It ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, you heard?
Peace to the family. This is Abdul Ali, candidate for U.S. House District 12 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's just be real, folks. The Democrats have destroyed our major cities. Their policies have made us less safe, they've given us less economic opportunity, and they've provided less educational opportunities for our children. And that's why I'm running for Congress, because I know what it takes to improve these issues. I've got great working relationships already in D.C. I've spent the last 10 years of my life building my political resume so that one of us, somebody who thinks like we do, could get into D.C. and make a difference. I want you to visit aliforcongress.com to find out more about my campaign. The Democrats have already done enough, and now they're putting illegal aliens in front of people like you and me, folks whose ancestors built this country and made it what it is today. So again, I'm asking you to support me in my run for U.S. House District 12 here in North Carolina. You don't have to live in North Carolina to support, because what happens in Congress affects the entire country. So again, it's aliforcongress.com. I hope to have your support. Peace and love, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Sonetta Studios. We don't get no better than consciousness info. Sonetta TV 7. You keep it hot 24/7. You got that light for 102. Sonetta TV 2. Yeah.
You are now inside Sonetta Studios, the House of Consciousness production, Black News presentation. Sonetta.
Yeah. Y'all already know. Peace and Black Power family. You already know we getting ready. We giving y'all a little promo of what's going on and what's happening. We got Minister Enqi in the building. He will be in the building coming out of retirement. All right. You already know, coming out of retirement. This is a good one because Lord Abba is also making his return coming out of retirement. And man, listen, we are the originators of the Adjustment Bureau, and a lot of these Negroes going to have to adjust now. I got my man back with me, Minister Enqi, and that information will be coming out fire. Powerful. Let me tell you about the tour that we got coming up. This is going to be one you don't want to miss. This is a National Museum of African American History and Culture by Brother Jabari Osaze, who will be giving you a tour for damn near 4 to 5 hours on his feet. He is a professor in college, so some of his students will be there. He will be the tour guide leading you. It's only $150. The bus, it includes the bus ride there and back, and also the time that Jabari will be spending with the people, taking you on the tour 4 to 5 hours, showing you what is this and what is that, and giving you a clear breakdown of the mental netta. I believe that this man deserves every dime. Our brother Reggie won't be able to join us on this trip. I don't know. I'm going to find out and see if Reggie can join us. Maybe I'll put up Reggie 150 to let him join. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, I want everybody out there to understand you're going to have some crab in the barrel niggas that's going to try to stop our people from joining the tour. They ain't going to work. Go ahead, Enqi, what you got to say, bro?
Can you take that flyer down real quick and make us big real quick? Because I want to say something. I want people
Pause, man. Pause.
Oh, yeah. Pause. Definitely pause.
Get your ass up on that one.
Yeah. Man, I'm glad my son ain't hear that. But so here's what I want to say, right? You don't see with your eyes and you don't hear with your ears. You hear with your mind. You see with your mind. So the other piece that people aren't really paying attention to is, like if you want to go to the museum and see with your own eyes and hear with your own ears and use your own experience, you could do that on your own time.
Go ahead.
What you pull away from the museum is not going to be much more than what you already know. So if you go to the museum on your own, I ain't gonna say you're gonna be wasting your time. It'd be cool if you take your kids or something like that just to have a vibe, but you're not gonna really know anything because the what you see is not gonna speak to you any more than what's in your own mind. You're paying Jabari so that you can see with Jabari's eyes. You're going to pay Jabari so you can hear through Jabari's ears. Jabari has spent over $1 million in time and money the last few decades learning what he's getting ready to share with you for pennies on a dollar. And the most of the money you spending is on riding the bus. That's why it's two prices. You could pay the bus price or you could just pay for the tour price and show up yourself. But what you're paying for, you getting clearance level pricing. Like that's nothing. You getting pennies for what he has invested and able to, like, I don't want y'all to get it twisted when I be going back and forth or when y'all catch other brothers going back and forth and denigrate or devalue what type of time and money it takes for people to be able to present what they're going to present. And Jabari done spent over $1 million in accumulating his experience and his knowledge of what he's getting ready to share with y'all for pennies. That's nothing. That's almost free. You damn near getting a guided tour by Jabari for free with what he's charging.
Yes, because you will not only be getting the tour, you will be filmed, you will be present on the documentary, and he's giving you're going to be giving a goddamn lecture all the way there and back. So come on, man. And not to include, Enqi, the energy that the people will have with the people there. It's like Negroes is crazy. Look, let me ask you a question. You've been to the museum here in Harlem, right? Not in Harlem, but in New York City downtown. How many times you seen white people come in with
all the time?
You think they doing that shit for free? You think they spending their time for free to take their people? See, only coons have a problem when black people is doing it. Only Negroes have a problem when black people are trying to do it. Not trying to, but doing it. Chinese people, they got a big flag and they walk with the flag so the people can know, this is your group right here. You think they doing that shit for free? These niggas is crazy.
This is a part of the problem that I'm going to try to deal with Lord Abba on Thursday night. We have an identity crisis.
Let's go right into
we don't realize what our culture is. So because we don't understand what culture means and we don't understand what our culture is, we confused on how we properly value our culture. We look at people like the Jewish community. We look at the Chinese community to say, oh, wow, the dollar circulates back and forth inside their community so much times, blah, blah, blah. And, they do so much business with each other. And Chinese people do business with other Chinese people before anybody else. And da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, it's not. The thing is we having trouble duplicating that process, not because we don't understand that we need to duplicate that process. The problem is we don't understand the foundation of where that process comes from. Chinese people don't do business with Chinese people just for the sake of doing business. Jewish people don't do business with Jewish people just for the sake of doing business. They're not nowhere saying, oh, we got to keep the dollars in our community. That's not what they're doing. That is a byproduct of their culture. That's a byproduct of their culture and them understanding that they have to patronize their culture. So
for 1 minute, you see, look at the low level, charging 120. No, it's 150. Charging 150, 120 for a ride, a bus. What a joke. No, nigga, that's probably because you ain't got no money. You broke and you ain't never been on a tour before. Number one, you got to understand, Answer me this question, nigga, if you know so much. How much it costs for Jabari to get the bus? How much do you think the bus costs? The bus is we got to go downtown, and I shouldn't even have to explain this shit to a bunch of dumbass niggas who have never done a goddamn thing anyway and ain't doing nothing. You ain't gonna see these niggas doing a goddamn thing about nothing, but they worry about other people doing it. So I tell you what, if you say that we charging 120, why don't you come and do it? Show us how to do it. Be the example and show us that you can do better. And then we'll go with you for free. How about that? So the bus will be picking us up on 125th Street at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the bus will be bringing us back. You dumb crab in the barrel ass niggas. You are a waste of time, and you don't even belong with us. So nigga, kick rocks. Go ahead. I'm sorry, brother. I want to bring in Lord Abba. Lord Abba is here in the building.
Peace. What's going on, fam?
Peace.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about this debate. What's going on, brother Enqi?
Hold on 1 second, Lord Abba. Before you go in, I gotta just deal with this one quick thing. And this is not even my trip. I'm not associated with this, but I just gotta deal with this because we gotta understand where foolishness is. Watch this, side. This is why I'm saying the Adjustment Bureau is back. Now let me hit the share screen. This is how we adjust niggas. This is how we adjust niggas in real time. Now watch this. What? No. You're the last nigga right there. The last one with the bus ticket thing. Hit the share screen real quick.
Okay. That one there?
Yeah. That one there. You see what that is?
Yeah.
That's a one-way ticket on Greyhound from New York to Washington, D.C. $71.
but they think we taking the cheese bus.
Wait. Listen. Hold on. One-way ticket from New York to Washington, D.C. is $70. So if you go both ways, that's $140. And you riding on the Greyhound bus, and you know what the Greyhound bus is like. It's people sneezing, farting, people is smoking in the bathroom. You with all kind of strangers that ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on. If you riding with Jabari, you're gonna be on the bus with everybody that's of one idea. Everybody is on that bus for one thing. Jabari is going to be talking. People going to be doing a live Q&A the whole ride. You ain't even going to feel like you on a bus ride. The ride going to be over damn near. Like you're going to wish the bus ride continued longer. You know what I'm saying? Like so technically they not making no money off this trip because just alone the trip is $140. He ain't even put no sauce on there.
Bro,
if he put the sauce on there, he supposed to charge y'all at least $300-400.
The bus niggas don't even know how much it costs to rent the goddamn bus.
That's why I'm showing the bus prices right here, so they could just get an idea in their mind. Like this is what it costs the regular ride, regular Greyhound. It's $140 to go to the DC and come back. Like it's crazy.
I guess white people do this all the time, but the minute they see a black man trying to do it or doing it, there go the attack by other crab in the barrel ass niggas that ain't gonna do nothing, that ain't doing a damn thing. Anyway, let me welcome Lord Abba to the stage. Let's not even talk about it no more until we keep promoting it. We got Lord Abba coming out of retirement for Minister Enqi. I think both of y'all coming out of retirement. This is gonna be crazy right here.
Yeah, this is going to be a good debate. Shout out to you, Sanetta. Shout out to Brother Enqi. This debate is maybe 10, 11 years overdue. And I actually look forward to it. I was actually working on my presentation earlier, chuckling to myself, saying what I always say, this is going to be easy work. And so I can't wait for Thursday to get it in. You know, it's gonna be a little light work. You know, you got that little tune-up fight. Come in and go take on the other champions. You know, no disrespect to my brother Enqi. I know my brother, he does his thing, but it's a little tune-up fight, man. I'm trying to hunt for the HOK big fish, if you will. So these is all boxing analogy.
I want to let you know too, Lord Abba, that I got word from Captain Tazariak today.
Okay.
Captain Katazat said yes, he do
Oh,
take
perfect.
the challenge. That's gonna be crazy too.
Yeah, that's more easy work. I'm telling y'all gonna see why Sarnetta ain't been trying to have me on all these years like that, going up against his top dogs. Because it'd be like, damn, Lord Abba just coming through here, running through the whole HOK lineup like Marshawn Lynch on the 1 yard line. So you know, I'm looking forward to it.
Lord Abba and you, Dr. Enqi, what are y'all gonna bring different that the people have never heard before? And y'all, either one can go first. What are y'all gonna bring different on this debate that the people have never heard? You ain't got to say it now, but
no. Go ahead, Lord Abba. I'll let you go
All
first.
right. Well, you know, the fact that, and the good thing about this, right? Let me start from here. We had a discussion, I believe that was yesterday or the day before yesterday, about the debate. And, you know, we was going to add like that Moorish element into it. So I think what's different for me is that I'm not coming from that element. I'm not coming necessarily from the Moorish element, although I can give Noble Drew Ali honors for opening my eyes, particularly for seeing Blackness and whiteness as the fictitious social constructs that they are. And so, you know, I think that's going to be the different part of it, right? We get to deal with, because I want to address certain things. I want to address Blackness as a social construct. I want to address the melanin thing that we talked about the last time that I was on, because I think that that's important that we get into the science. I want to get into the psychology, or what Noble Drew Ali called the European psychology, which had us calling them white, and although they have pale skin, and us calling ourselves black, although we have clearly brown skin. That's psychological skullduggery that has happened to our people over generations. I want to talk to that. I also want to speak to how that's playing out in the modern day reparations fight, because that is essential to understand from the political aspect. And the last thing that I want to touch on, because I heard Enqi say it, is Lord of the Perfect Black. And nobody has come on Sarnetta's channel and debunked this idea that Osiris was called Lord of the Perfect Black, and therefore this is somehow in reference to us as a people because Osiris was called Lord of the Perfect Black, and that Egypt was called Kemet, the Black Land, etc., etc. I'm going to touch on all of those elements, and I'm going to frame it in a way that basically what I said 10, 12, 13, 14 years ago is that we are looking at race through the modern lens based on European psychology and what they've done to us mentally, as opposed to looking at this thing for actually for what it is. And I'm excited. I was putting my presentation together today. I can't wait.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Lord Abba, I believe that I might have underestimated you, brother. Like you have gotten more ambitious over the years. Clearly, you said you're getting ready to come in here on Thursday night. Sir, I need you to make sure that you remember this. Like you might have to clip this and save this part of the video. He said he getting ready to come in on Thursday night and debunk Kemet. He getting ready to debunk Osiris. He getting ready, like, woo! Lord Abba, did you just not watch? Hold on. You know what? Let me say this. Because I got to make sure that I get proper, just due respect. Because let me tell you something. And you getting ready to find out the same thing on Thursday night, Lord Abba. See, this is what happened. Sometimes I be going into the science at such a high level, right? And I've been saying this over the years, but because the audience doesn't necessarily connect with the science directly, you know, they got to go wait till the video is over and then go back and review what I'm saying. Like they got to research what I'm saying. To a lot of times the hits be delayed. It's like when you see the movie and the samurai cut the guy neck off, but he still got like a few movements left, and then you see the head slide off after the sword already went through. He dead, but he still got like a few seconds left of movement in his body. So what happened is, it wasn't just you over the years that I've been debunking over the last decade and a half that people didn't fully catch because they didn't catch the science. It was Enqi. And I have to clap it up. I have to clap it up and celebrate Jabari, the brother Sekou, the brother Reggie, and Sonetta for after a decade coming to the same conclusion now that Enqi does not have the ability to understand what he reads. They just spent 5 hours. That video needs to be retitled Enqi's Revenge. They spent 5 hours coming to the same conclusion that I've been telling people for the last over a decade. And now the part 2 of that conversation is going to be me and you on Thursday, because you have the same identity crisis that Enqi has. See, Enqi just got the brakes beat off of him trying to debunk Kemet the same way. So now you done came in here.
Let me just say real quick, I don't know, because I haven't watched that video yet. I don't know what Enqi's argument was, but I know what my argument is going to be, right? And I'm going to pull from the actual sources, right? And we're going to get into Kemet as the black. I'll go back and look. And matter of fact, I don't even want to go back and look at Enqi's presentation until after mine is done, because I have my own body of research, and I want to make sure that I present my body of research without looking at anybody else's, because I might see some stuff that Enqi did, and I might want to add that onto mine, because I already know Enqi is a genius brother at what he does, you know. So, but you know, he has his views, and I have mine. So I can't wait, man.
Hold on. You said you already know that Enqi is a genius?
Yeah, I consider Enqi definitely. When I look at the whole body of the House of Consciousness over the years, I look at Enqi and Jabari. I look at brothers like that on basically the same level, man. Me and Enqi have had many debates.
Jabari, bro. That's mad disrespectful to Jabari, bro. That's mad disrespectful to Jabari, bro. You gotta relax, man. You can't.
Nah, I think I don't know the debate he and Jabari just had recently. I haven't been able to check it, but I don't think that Enqi is like on no pseudo-isms or on no pseudo BS at all. I just, you know, sometimes it's difference of opinions, and based on how you give out that information in context of the debate and the debate title, sometimes it doesn't go over well with the people. And I know that some people were saying that Jabari got Enqi in that last debate. So, and I don't know.
Listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
The very nature, like the very act of people misusing the word pseudo out of context literally started with Enqi. That's literally proof of Enqi not being able to understand the things that he reads, and then you repeating it out of context just now is proof that Enqi has been misleading people all this time.
Enqi has never beaten Jabari, bro. Enqi is like kindergarten compared to Jabari, Lord Abba.
Okay, or maybe I'm wrong. You know, I know you and Enqi have y'all little love-hate relationship going back however long. So you gonna always say what you gonna say about Enqi whenever y'all in the hate part of y'all's love-hate relationship.
Compared to Jabari, he's always been in kindergarten. He ain't never beat Jabari, never, on nothing.
All right, so after I dispose of Enqi and Katazat, then maybe it's time for me and Jabari to have a political debate. But I also want to know when his tour is, because it's so crazy. We're planning on doing the same thing, probably at the same exact museum. My people, they're listening in right now. So I wouldn't mind supporting Jabari and going on his tour either.
Yeah, April the 6th, man. That's gonna be good.
April. Okay. Oh yeah. No, I actually might go on that tour.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just my
Yeah,
so.
But yeah, I don't know what. Let me just say real quick, Enqi. I don't know what you were saying that I was repeating out of context. When I look at pseudo, I study the word for what it is. Right? There's pseudo-isms, and there's pseudology, and there's pseudologists. I called you that in my video 10 years ago. I called you Ali Muhammad pseudologists. That these are actual terms. So it's not that I picked that up from Enqi necessarily. Right? Because I think Enqi did bring that into the conscious community and it became a part of our talking points. But I looked it up and I wanted to understand how it was applicable. Enqi called me pseudo before. I had to come right on Sarnetta and shut down Enqi's claims that I was being pseudo by simply providing the facts.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Hold on, let me ask you a question real quick. What is the definition of a social construct?
Well, when you look at societies, right? Let's step out of the United States of America. If we're dealing with Hindu society, right? With that society is dealing with social because of the people and their interactions there. They have a caste system. And in that caste system, they break down individuals based, I can't remember the names, but it's still color coded, right? With Black being the lower caste of that society. But this does not exist anywhere else. Well, I don't want to say anywhere else in the world, but the way that it exists in India doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. So I want to define what a social construct is by explanation. That in India, if you're Black and of low caste, this is merely a social construct. It is not something that is actually real based on the world's view, but just based on the world view of the people in that particular society.
Can you give me a definition for social construct? Maybe I asked the question wrong.
I mean, I can pull up. Hold on. Okay, I got you. Wait, no. Hold on.
No. I don't want you to pull it up. Wait. Listen.
I'm going to pull it up.
Stop.
Because that's what you want.
This is what I'm doing.
You want to catch me in a gotcha moment, and I tried to explain it to you, so I'll pull it up. Go ahead, bro.
What I'm doing is showing people that you use terms without understanding what the definition is, because
I got you.
You gave an example of something that's incorrect, and then I asked you for a definition, and your response was, I can pull it up. See, anybody can pull anything up. But
no, you're right.
When you're using the terms, hold on. When you're using the terms, especially as a teacher on a teaching platform, you're supposed to already know the definition of the term before you use it. So the fact that you're using the term social construct without knowing what social construct means or what a social construct is a prime example of what you were doing when you were using the term pseudo. You're just throwing terms around that you don't know what they mean or what the definition of them is. And see, this is what I'm going to demonstrate on Thursday night. And this is going to be an example of what the Moorish Science Temple does. You're going to be a prime example of the education that is offered to people at the Moorish Science Temple of America on Thursday night.
I got you. So let me read what. Wait, hold on, Si. Real quick, Si.
Real quick.
Okay.
You might be in over your head on this one, brother. I think you jumped out the window too quick.
Well, we're gonna see. I guarantee you, your chat is gonna be like, Lord Abba is washing Enqi. That's gonna be the prevailing comment in your chat that night. I'm guaranteeing that. So let me read what a social construct is. Right? It says, a social construct is in any category or thing that is made real by convention or collective agreement. That's what I just explained. See, what Enqi loves to do is he tries to get you in these gotcha moments, right? And he thought he had me in a gotcha moment, but he could never, ever get me in a gotcha moment, because if I don't...
Thursday night, and this is going to be an example.
Your head on this one, brother. I think you jumped out the window too quick.
Well, we're going to see. I guarantee you, your chat is going to be like, Lord Abba is washing Enqi. That's going to be the prevailing comment in your chat that night. I'm guaranteeing that. So let me read what a social construct is, right? It says, a social construct is in any category or thing that is made real by convention or collective agreement. That's what I just explained. See, what Enqi loves to do is he tries to get you in these gotcha moments, right? And he thought he had me in a gotcha moment, but he could never, ever get me in a gotcha moment, because if I don't know a thing, I'm just going to simply say I do not know. I don't throw around words that I don't know the definition to, or that I can't explain, as Enqi just said. Let me finish reading. It says, socially constructed realities are contrasted with natural kinds, right? So what is a socially constructed reality? That we are Black people, our skin is brown, and that the European is actually white people. Their skin tone is just a pale version of ours. So let me read that again. Socially constructed realities are contrasted with natural kinds, which exist independently of human behavior or beliefs. Simple examples of social constructs are the meaning of words and the value of paper money, right? So I don't know what Enqi is going to try to do, but if he's going to try to bring this level of argument based on Lord Abba is a product of the Moorish, you better go back and read my scholarship that I produced by being a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America, or one of the 8 books that I wrote. You got me confused, brother, man, and I'm going to prove it to you Thursday night. Wait, okay. Let's get the uh-oh. Let's get the uh-oh, because that's what's going to happen. This is going to be easy work. Easy work.
No. I prefer the term light work, because that's what's going to actually happen, pun intended. Listen, so I would like you, for the record, though, because I want you to read that again. So I hope you didn't take that off your computer.
I did. I closed it out. I closed it out. I'm not going to pull it back up. I ain't pulling it back. But you just give your breakdown, though. Give your breakdown.
No. I just wanted to ask you a question. Is the Moorish Science Temple of America a social construct based on the definition you just read?
I mean, the question makes no sense to me. The Moorish Science Temple of America is a religious organization that was established in 1913 and incorporated in 1927 in the state of Illinois. Is it a construct? Well, yeah, of course, you can say that it is a construct because it is constructed by an individual and a group that accepted his teachings, et cetera, et cetera. But what we mean by
the Moorish Science Temple of America is a social construct.
Well, I mean, you can say that it is, of course. Everything that we're doing.
Your definition that you just read, the Moorish Science Temple of America is a social construct.
Okay. Yes, so what's your point? What's the point? Who runs around calling themselves, hey, I'm Moorish Science Temple of America? No one. But what people do say is that they're Black. What people do say is that they're white. Come on, bro. This can't be this easy, Sarnetta. This can't be this easy.
Are you telling me that there's nobody running around with a fez right now saying that they're a Moor from the Moorish Science Temple of America?
This guy, come on, Enqi, come on. Don't do that. Not with me. You're insulting my intelligence at this point.
No.
Save that
you
for the other
people. Your intelligence, because you said the problem with calling yourself Black is because Black is a social construct and you're going to prove it. And then you just turned around and said that the Moorish Science Temple of America is a social construct.
No, I didn't say that. I said you can call it that. I said you can call it that based on the definition.
Pull up the definition and reread the definition then of a social construct that you just read to us.
I mean, ultimately, it's irrelevant because the sources that I'm going to pull from are going to deal with.
Why would the Moorish Science Temple of America, being a social construct, be irrelevant?
Ask a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America. I'm no longer a member, and I haven't been for the past several years.
Why aren't you a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America?
That's my business. That's my business.
Okay, are you no longer a Moor?
I'm going to always be a Moor.
So you still claim the nationality that you got from the Moorish Science Temple of America.
I still claim to be a Moor.
But you also know that
this is irrelevant to the debate, brother. Let's stick to the debate. You're trying to find a thread that you can pull and unravel.
The Moorish Science Temple of America is a social construct. Why would we replace one social construct with another one?
You got it. Okay, now what's the point?
Well, first of all, the point is that the Adjustment Bureau is back in business, and we just made this Negro
But you could never adjust me. I've been cooking you for years, and I'm gonna continue to cook you.
What the people just learned, that's right. What the people just learned is that the Moorish Science Temple of America is a social construct.
Who cares? Who cares? I'm not a member of that organization. Who cares? Let's deal with the debate topic, because you're trying to get away from that.
Yo, Thursday, this debate gonna be fire.
That's right. Y'all tune in. Y'all tune in. This is gonna be light, as he say, light work.
Yeah,
very light.
A good debate, because you know what? The topic, dealing with the topic, and you know, our people been dealing with this black, and we shouldn't call ourselves black. Lord, I've been dealing with this for like damn near 20 to 30 damn near years, man.
But not that long, but I'll say about 15. About 15.
We got Jabari, Unc, and the Jamaican dude, and all of them over there, and they talking about the ancient Egyptians did not call themselves black. I agree, because black English was in existence at that time, but they use words that translate into black, because you got to know the metal nature. And so they don't know the metal nature.
Yeah. Listen, you cannot help this man, okay?
Okay.
You cannot help this man. Let him use his own research on Thursday night, because he said he's gonna prove that we shouldn't be calling ourselves black, because black is a social construct. But he just
given
said
to us, complete the sentence.
Hold on. But he said that he calls himself Moor from the Moorish Science Temple of America, which we know for a fact is a social construct and one of the leading scams in the community. Stop.
He said the leading scam, the Moorish. I don't know. You're gonna have to bring somebody on from the MSTFA to debate that.
Lord Abba,
not me.
I'm not trying to help you, Enqi, but I think Lord Abba need to go back and look at that video, the one that you came on last week, Lord Abba, and see what Enqi said. Enqi down that when you go into the word more and keep digging, you will find out that means black, bro. Enqi,
no, it doesn't.
He showed it.
See, let me tell you what happened, Sarnetta. Let me tell you what happened. Due to years of Lord Abba being boxed out, nobody looked at my scholarship. Even the scholarship that I debunked Enqi with years ago in the video, had him calling my phone, cursing mad. Why you go at me so hard, Lord Abba? Am I lying, Enqi? Just tell me I'm lying.
Absolutely, you're definitely lying.
Okay, anyway, but I already proved that more is a term that became cognate with the term black. Not even the professional etymologists know the true origin of the name Moor. That's why when you look up any etymological dictionary, like the online etymological dictionary that is composed of 72 different sources, it says, or may well be from the people's name in the reverse. See, Enqi wants to stick me with the Moor argument. I might not even touch that. I don't know, but I'm gonna have it on the backup anyway, because I've already debunked this claim. Moor becomes cognate with the word black during the Alexandrian, what's called the post-classical antiquity, the coin language, or what has been dubbed the Alexandrian tongue, right? So you're talking about around 200 AD. You start, I think that's 200 AD. I could be wrong, 200 BC. I can't remember. I got to look at my notes. I'm kind of rusty on some of this stuff. That you start to get black being equated with the term Moor. But all before that time, the Greeks already had words for black. And I may pull some of that stuff up depending on our time and how, where we're going with this debate. I don't know. I'm not focusing on Moor. That's all Enqi had.
Listen, I'm going to tell you why you're not going to pull none of that stuff up. Because any of that stuff you pull up is going to be instant ether. It's going to be like pouring gasoline on yourself and lighting yourself on fire.
Sure it is.
You see, he just played a word game with y'all on this. He just played a lot of word games.
No, I didn't. I don't play word games. That's just the
walk you through what you just did. You just said that the dictionaries and etymologists, the worldwide experts are incorrect. So once you say that all the worldwide experts is incorrect, I guess we supposed to take your word for it. Hold on.
See,
So
you like to twist people's words. I didn't say none of that. This is the third time you've twisted my words up.
You absolutely did. This is a video, sir. So nobody has
Yeah,
to
that's
take my
right.
word
And the
or
people
yours.
can
They just
rewind and be like, yeah, Lord Abba didn't say that.
Hold on. Secondly, you said that before the word.
Stop.
He said the leading scam, the more, I don't stick me with the more argument. I might not even touch that. I don't know, but I'm gonna have it on the backup anyway, because I've already debunked this claim. More becomes cognate with the word black during the Alexandrian, what's called the post-classical antiquity, the coin language, or what has been dubbed the Alexandrian tongue, right? So you're talking about around 200 AD. You start, I think that's 200 AD. I could be wrong. 200 BC. I can't remember. I got to look at my notes. I'm kind of rusty on some of this stuff. That you start to get black being equated with the term more. But
a good debate because
you're gonna prove
to go back.
More is a term that became cognate with the term black. That it is, of course. Everything that we're doing.
Your definition that you just read, the more
that I'm gonna always be a more.
So you still claim
that trans
from the
so hard, Lord. Am I lying, Enqi? Just okay. Anyway, but I already proved that more is a term that became cognate with the term black. Not even the professional etymologists know the true origin of the name more. That's what etymologists cognate with the term black. Not even the professional etymologists know the true origin of the name more. That's cognate with the term black. Not even the professional etymologists know the true origin
black. And then, I ain't even gonna help you because he's an etymologist. You know, the worldwide experts are incorrect. So once you say that all the worldwide experts is incorrect, I guess we supposed to take your word for it. Hold on.
See,
so
you like to twist people's words up. I didn't say none of that. This is the third time you've twisted my words up.
You absolutely did. This is a video, sir. So nobody has to
that's
take my
right.
word
And the
or
people
yours.
can rewind and be like, yeah, Lord Abba didn't say that.
Hold on. Secondly, you said that before the word more was associated with black, the Greeks had other words that they used for black. So
that's what I said.
So the Greeks having other words that they use for black, number one, does not take anything on the table, doesn't add anything on the table or take anything off the table about the definition of the word more. That's number one. Number two, when you go back and you see that the Greeks were using terms for black, and then I ain't even gonna help you because
please don't help me.
No, because you already cooked right now because you don't want to pull up. Matter of fact, I will pay you to pull up the definition of the word social construct that you just read earlier. I really want you to bring that back up.
No,
because
you bring
in the definition that you read, you know, it said it contrasts social ideas with natural.
Yep. That's exactly that's what a social construct. Yo, you killing yourself and you don't even see it. I got a question for you because I haven't asked you a question yet. What color is your skin?
What color is my skin?
Oh man, you had to repeat that. What color is your skin?
Yeah, my skin is brown.
Your skin is brown. Why do you call your second question? Why do you call yourself black?
I'm not answering that.
Okay. Interesting. See,
That's
like I said, this is gonna be easy work, man.
No.
Easy work.
I'm not answering that because I'm gonna answer that on Thursday night.
I got you.
I'm gonna answer that on Thursday night. And when I answer that on Thursday night, your goose is gonna be cooked because I know that you're depending on that. But I also know that you're scientifically illiterate, and you already proved it by saying that Unc is a genius. So once you say that Unc is a genius, I know that you don't know nothing about science. So
I got you. And you do.
I'm just looking at I zoomed up on Enqi and he said his skin is brown.
Yep, it is brown.
I can see if he say dark brown.
What's the difference? It's light brown, brown, and dark brown. What's the difference? Are you trying to help Enqi now?
Listen, stop. This is a part of their Moorish game that they play. Listen, and this is why I had to debunk KRS-One for making the Bronx look bad, doing that same old, oh, look, this is black, and I put my hand next to it. You can see that there's a difference between the color of my hand and the color of my hat. But
yeah, and you know what? You can also say a light shade of black too, Enqi.
A light shade of black. I'm gonna kill that on Thursday night. I'm gonna kill that argument on Thursday night.
You gotta allow them to have this because they never see. Look, Lord Abba, what color is my iris?
What color is? I don't know. I'm not looking.
What color is the pupil? What color is the pupil?
Why would I know what color your iris is, bro? I'm not looking in your eyes. I don't know what shit.
Is
black. Color, yeah.
Is black.
What color is the pupil of your eye, Lord Abba?
Black.
It's black. The pupil is black, right? That's what you want to hear. That is black.
What color is the hair on your face, Lord Abba?
It appears to be black.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. Is the color of your pupil or the color of the hair on your face a social construct, or it is based on something that's a natural process?
Saab, you think that's deep? It's no wonder y'all trying to say Enqi ain't a genius.
Is the color of your hair a natural process or a social construct? Or maybe you using that Beijing like the rest of these niggas. Is the color of your iris?
You can see my grays.
Is the color of your iris based on a natural process or a social construct?
The question is silly to me.
I'm asking you a question. Is the color of your iris based on a natural process or a social construct?
It's a silly question.
Can you answer it for the people?
I can answer the question for the people, but it's silly because we know.
Can you answer the question for the people? Yes or no?
If anybody, hold on, I'm gonna answer the question. If anybody goes back,
it's a simple answer. Is it a social construct?
I'm not gonna answer the way you want me to answer, brother. I'm not gonna answer the way you want me to answer.
Listen, I'm giving you a question that has an A or B. So if you don't choose A or B, then you're choosing not to answer the question. So again, the question
is, I'm going to answer the question the way I want to answer the question.
Based on a social construct or a natural process?
I'm going to answer the question the way I want to answer the question. Now, when I read from what a social construct was, and then we just touched on this maybe 10, 15 minutes ago, obviously, if my eyes or my iris is black and my hair is black, that's a natural product. That's a natural process. It's a natural product of my body, but my skin is brown. So the fact that I call my brown skin black skin is a product of what we call European psychology, which means that I have brought into the social construct that I am not what my skin tone is, but what somebody else said that it is. And this has become socially acceptable, not just in the United States, but around the world. Just to answer your question with a little more depth, I answer the way I want to answer, not the way you want me to answer. You will never get an aha moment off me, bro, ever.
Bro, this video is filled with those moments that you're trying to avoid already. Listen,
okay.
So let me ask you this question. The quote unquote black culture that you're talking about in America, right? The quote unquote black culture in America. Do you feel like white ideology has influenced black culture in America more than Elijah Muhammad?
I mean, I don't understand the questions. They have nothing to do with the topic of the discussion.
Keep saying, hold on. Why you keep saying you don't understand these questions?
I don't.
Do you feel like Elijah Muhammad has had more influence on the inner city community's way of thinking and behaving than white folks? It's a simple question.
I don't know. Okay. Now, I don't understand the questions in the context of the discussion.
Well, because Elijah Muhammad said that we have a black germ and a brown germ. And this is him talking about
pseudoscience. Pseudoscience. That's right. That's a fact.
So the fact that there's a black germ and a brown germ is pseudoscience, according to you.
Yes.
And and you don't see that melanin classifies as a black germ and a brown germ?
No, no.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What is a germ?
Now you're gonna ask me because you have to think about your own silly question.
Why do I gotta
wait
think
a minute.
about it? No,
Melanin is not
you
a
looking
germ. It's
ridiculous. I'm
actually
just trying to see how
chemical.
far you're willing to go down
It's
this
actually
rabbit hole.
a chemical produced by the melanocytes in our bodies. That's not a germ. See, you can't mess with me, Enqi. You cannot mess with me. Stop. Just stop while you're ahead, bro.
Lord Abba, look what I'm doing. Be very careful.
No, Son, let him go. Son, you gotta let him go. Listen.
Yeah, let him go.
He said,
I don't understand what he's saying. I don't understand. Nobody understands what he's saying. But
okay,
he
let me ask
going.
you a question. You said
Sure.
that you said that melanin is not a germ or related to a germ, and you said that instead melanin is a chemical, a germ. Question. You said
what he's
what I'm doing. Be very careful.
Yo, hold on. I want y'all to see this right here. Oh, wait a minute. I done messed up. Hold on. So, melanin is definitely not a microorganism, right? Especially not one that causes disease, right? But if we look at definition number 2, a portion of an organism capable of developing into a new one or part of one. We don't have to go no further. I'm just saying. We got to start putting some respect on the OG's names out here. That's all I'm saying. Back to your regularly scheduled program. No, Son, let him go. Son, you gotta let him go. Listen.
Yeah, let him go. I don't understand what he's saying. I don't understand. Nobody understands what he's saying. But
okay,
he's
let me ask you
going.
a question. You said
Sure.
that you said that melanin is not a germ or related to a germ, and you said that instead melanin is a chemical, correct?
Just get to the point. Just get to the point,
I'm just
man.
asking you.
Jeez.
What is the,
just get
what
to
is
the point, man.
What is the root? What is the root of the word chemical? Because chemical has a suffix to it. So what's the root of the word chemical?
What is it? Is it chem, dark, or black? Okay, which one is it? Which one is it? Which one you gonna tell me?
Black. I'm just asking you. I'm asking you.
So chemicals that are clear in substance, are they also black or dark or brown? Like what are you? It don't make no sense. This is why I say this is just pseudology. Hold on. When I do my presentation, it's gonna be real easy work. I don't have to do the back and forth because I don't. Where you going with this stuff, man? Only the people in the chat that believe that you're doing something great is the people that don't understand none of this shit. And they feel like you're doing good because they don't understand.
No. That's incorrect. The people in the chat is watching you right now, and they're liking. Listen, they are loving the upcoming debate, but not because they feel like it's going to be like a close debate, but because they feel like it's going to be amazing entertainment. Watching me close on you and drop the leg on you and hit you over the head with a chair and all that, like they miss this type of scientific child abuse that's getting ready to be done on Thursday because you already identified melanin as a chemical. Now, melanin is not a chemical. Melanin is a amalgamation of chemicals. Right? Melanin is actually.
Yo, Unc, I know you listening, Unc, and I know you just fell out your chair, boy. This guy, Enqi, I tell you, it's an amalgamation of chemicals, but it's not a chemical. But first it was a germ because Elijah Muhammad said that it was the black and the brown germ. Let me adjust my Malcolm X glasses. Nah, come on, bro. That stuff is not going to fly in no debate with me. You're going to get cooked. You're gonna get cooked, bro.
I know that you don't really understand this shit. So listen, there's such a thing as called the periodic table of elements.
Mhm.
Those elements are all chemicals. Those chemicals have to be combined to form compounds and molecules.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so you just agreed or you disagreeing that melanin is not a chemical, because melanin is a combination of those things. You know,
Okay.
combination
All right.
does
All
mean
right. Look, this is what you do.
amalgamation. Look. You can't backtrack what you already said just less than 2 minutes ago. So as you laugh and then got Unc that was proven for 5 hours ago cannot read, and if he does read the stuff, he can't understand what he's reading. Literally, there's a 5-hour video that you're refusing to watch, proving that Unc cannot understand the things that are presented to him in order for him to read. He has a very low comprehension level. But now, since you think that Unc is some sort of conscious hero, I understand.
He throwing everything up against the wall, family. He talk about Unc. He done switched from germs to chemicals.
No.
All of this other stuff. I'm not talking about Unc. I'm just giving Unc a shout out. I rocks with Unc. That's all I'm doing.
You gave him a lot more than a shout out. No. It was a lot of glaze and glizzy grabbing going on earlier. Listen, this is what I'm saying.
Come on, bro. Let's keep it respectful, bro.
All right,
we passed that.
There was no glizzy grabbing, bro. There was definitely some glaze. But what I'm saying is, you were the one who pulled up the definition of social construct. I didn't tell you to put that up. I asked you to demonstrate that you know.
Did I wait? So you're telling me I didn't demonstrate?
Hold on, listen. I asked
but are you telling me? No, I want you to finish. But are you telling me that I did not demonstrate what a social construct was?
I asked you a clear question, and you did not answer the question appropriately. So I doubled down on the question and asked you to provide us with the definition of social construct. By you giving an example of something, that does not demonstrate that you know the definition of the term. So when I asked you for the definition again, what you then did is said, I could pull up the definition. And so what I'm showing is that you don't know words before you use them. You don't understand their meaning or proper context.
Okay,
and then I provided you. Hold on. Then I provided you and the people with another example of that, because you were one of the main people out here promoting that we should not use the term black to describe ourselves because it's a social construct.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hold on. You got your nationality of what you call yourself more from a social construct. And it's a social construct based on the definition that you just read us. Then I showed you that your eye is black. Your eye is an extension of your brain, the very place where the words that you're using are being formulated from. And then you admitted on this video that your blackness is not coming from a social construct, but from a natural process, which by your definition,
man, if you don't stop lying, you just take people's words and twist them, and you've been twisting my words up. Nah, bro, come on, I'm letting you talk. I'm letting you talk. This can't be a one-way conversation, brother. This cannot be a one-way conversation.
I'll land my plane after this.
This is like the 5th time. All right, go ahead.
Social construct, by your definition, contrast with natural process. So by you saying that your eyes are black because of a natural process, you may not understand what you did, but by you saying that your eyes are black based on a natural process, you're negating the fact that the blackness is a social construct that your eye, which is an extension of your brain, represents. So go ahead.
I mean, you're genius. You're right. You are definitely way more genius than Unc. Who knew that people just walked around? Hey, Blackbeard, or hey, Redbeard. Who knew? You are, man, you're right. Outside, you were right. I do not know what I've gotten myself into. This man is probably going to cook me on Thursday night because his breakdowns are miles above Brother Unc's and anybody else's that comes on the House of Consciousness, because the black hair that grows out of my beard, obviously, is not a social construct or a social construct. And like I said, nobody calls themselves Black beard. People are calling themselves Black, using Elijah Muhammad as the example. He spoke about in his teachings, your Black skin. I asked you the question earlier, what color is your skin? And you said brown. And now that I think about it, I'm going to pull those references up where Elijah Muhammad uses that term Black skin. This European has taught us to use our own eyes to trick our own minds. And on Thursday night, I am going to show and prove. I'm going to shut this conversation down once and for all, because it needs to be shut down, because it's hurting us, not just in a social way or what, this conscious community banter, but it's been hurting us politically every single time we try to get remedy in the courts for the racism that has happened to us. See, I'm gonna take this thing in a direction that none of y'all are up on, because you sit here listening to Enqi tell you about Black beards being social constructs, right? So, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it.
So let me ask you, let me respond to that.
Sure, sure.
The reason why I brung Elijah Muhammad into the conversation is because you said that Black people are calling themselves Black because white folks put that on us. So I asked you, do you feel like Elijah Muhammad was more influential in Black culture in America, in the inner city specifically, or white folks?
Well,
because I can give you a prime example. Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna pass the mic back to you. We're gonna go back and forth.
I got you.
We're gonna show the folks that we don't need a referee. We can do this respectfully ourselves.
Right.
So and again, so that's why I want to, I ventured into disrespectful land. I want to apologize again for that. We got to keep it upstairs. But I want to give you Muhammad Ali as a prime example.
Oh, I'm gonna use him in a debate. I'm letting you know. I'm gonna use him in the debate.
You do what you want to do in the debate. White folks was trying to send him somewhere. He decided to stay home and lose money, lose belts, lose time, jeopardize his career based on the teaching of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So I'm just showing you a prime example of Elijah Muhammad being more influential on Black people from the urban communities than white folks. I'm giving you a prime example of somebody who not only changed their entire life in contradistinction to what white folks would have had him do, even when as far as to change his name and everything. So again, you may have to rethink your ideas about Black folks following what white folks have been dictating, because white folks have not dictated to Black people to call themselves Black in America. So that's why I'm saying you might not understand, going back to the top of this video, you may not understand the actual definitions of the terms that you're using, but I am going to hold you to the things that you say, not the things that you imply only. So
hope is what I actually said, because you done mixed my words up 5 times already, but I hope it's what I actually said.
So listen, let me ask you that. Okay, so that for clarity, so that I'm not mixing your words up, right? So people texting you trying to tell you to relax. You taking an L. Listen.
No, they not. Yeah, of course. I've always had haters, but it's equal in the chat, because I'm looking at it. It's people going in on you too. They're calling you Enqi light right now. I'm watching the chat, bro. So
well, listen. Listen, I don't mind if they call me Enqi light in the context of me.
Enqi light. whole Enqi like. That's what they
That's
call.
fine.
I
That's
see.
fine. Listen,
I don't pay
listen.
attention to the
A
comments
lot of the
too much.
people, listen, a lot of the people know that I was Quentin Miller back in the day. So they only credited me for my work. Listen, that's neither here nor there. Listen, I want you to understand this though. I'm asking you this next question for clarity, so you can't say I put this word or this term in your mouth, because a lot of the Moors is going to be like, yo, how did you let Enqi say that Moorish Science Temple of America is a social construct?
Oh, I've already addressed it. I said you can call it that, right?
Okay.
Because it's something that's constructed by certain people within this society. So you can call it that. But
Okay,
it's
so
the application. Hold on. No. The application of social construct. And I'm going to pull, matter of fact, I'll reveal one of my sources. I'm going to pull from the American Anthropological Association, and I'm going to not just the AAA. I'm going to also pull on from the Office of Management and Budget as well, right? The more we talk, the more I'm getting ideas on where to draw my information from, because I'm going to show the applicability of what is meant by social construct. Because we can say everything is a social construct, right? We can say YouTube is a social construct. I mean, Sonetta TV is a social construct, and we're going to use that logic. But how is social construct being applied? That's the key.
Hold on. If we could say everything is a social
wait, hold on. Now,
construct.
let me answer this real quick in the chat, Enqi. Somebody said in the Moorish diaspora said non-MSTA members should not be debating on behalf of the Moors, period. So let me clear that up for whoever this Moorish diaspora person is. I am not debating on behalf of the Moors. Bring your punk ass up on the camera and you debate this man on what he say about you and your ideology, all right? All right, go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, baby. Listen, Lord Abba, do you understand what just happened? The Moorish Science Temple of America is making phone calls around the country saying that Lord Abba is getting killed. Somebody stop this. Enqi is destroying.
No doubt. No. So where was they at back in the days, Enqi, when I had to do all the videos going at you and Ali Muhammad? And where was they at?
Listen, let me.
Because I got, like, look, I got scholar, Enqi, real quick. I got scholarship, right? I have sound research. My information, my papers are cited in actual academic books that you find in colleges and universities. Like I remember the first time I ever met Dr. Umar Johnson. Real quick. I remember the first time I met Umar in
Before you take it to a long story, hold on.
No, because you've been talking long the whole damn time. I've been sitting here quiet.
I was talking,
been sitting here
and
quiet,
you cut
bro.
me.
Nah, Enqi, let him go. You got
just let me finish, bro. Let me finish this real quick. So I met Dr. Umar back in 2014. I think Umar be on some BS right now when it comes to reparations and blaming black men for everything that happens to us in the world. But other than that, after he acknowledged me during his lecture. Somebody was asking him about sovereignty, et cetera, et cetera. He said, "Brother Lord Abba." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know the brother knew me." So after it was over, I had to tell him, like, "Now I'm not into that sovereign citizen stuff. We don't do that pseudo stuff in the Moorish Science Temple of America." And Umar said to me, to my face, he said, "You know, I got to be honest with you. Out of all of the people that call themselves Moors, you are the only one that I listen to. You are the only one that makes sense to me." So whoever that Moorish diaspora person is, and all of them people that represent the Moorish Science Temple of America, I still got information 10 years ago that's slapping Enqi that could slap Enqi up right now. Where yours at? Where your teachings at? You get on here, because when this is over, you come set the debate up with Enqi about what he's talking about, the Moorish movement and what Noble Drew Ali talk, because I'm not doing that. I'll let y'all handle that.
Yeah, listen, Lord Abba, you said earlier when you read your definition of social construct,
Hey, yo, the reason why I put that up, I want to see who saw the comedian stand up right here, my man Donnell, and he went in on Dr. Umar. Y'all saw that? It's on Netflix. If y'all didn't see it, catch it. This shit is funny.
I seen the clip. I seen it.
Like, yeah,
Listen,
Yo,
the whole joint is bad. The whole scene is bad.
yeah, I need this. I'm gonna check the whole thing out. But just
That's a good look for Umar, regardless of what he did. That was a good look.
if this is Dr. Gabriel that I know that's under the Morris, you was my student, dude. Don't even ever try to play me, man. Don't, if this is the same Dr. Gabriel, don't ever try to play me, bro. You know my scholarship is 100% sound. Man, listen, go ahead, Enqi. My bad, man. Go ahead.
wait, it's definitely Gabriel because he said his name there, and this is a prime. Yo, Sa, listen, we can't pay for better promo than this. This is one of Lord Abba's students saying that Lord Abba don't know what he's talking about. So
He never said that.
Clearly,
He never said that. What are you talking about? You are good at mixing people's words up.
Well, look, if he thought you was doing a good job, hold on. If he thought you was doing a good job up here breaking it down, he would be applauding you, not telling you to, not giving you.
Let me tell you, man, you don't know the histories and the backstories and the snakes.
But no.
And all that stuff. You don't know that. I'm not going to get into none of that stuff.
Listen. I'm not a KKK member, but if I was up here speaking and I was making the KKK look good, KKK members would be like, go ahead now, go on ahead and keep that going. Just like when you saw the KKK get with, what was that, members of the Nation of Islam. They was like, wait a minute, we saying things that's in alignment. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and promote what you're saying. Clearly, what you're doing right now is embarrassing the people that are still members of the Morris Science Temple of America.
Good.
And this is
if they feel embarrassed, good for them.
Well, listen.
Now what? Now what you gonna say?
I ain't saying nothing.
You can't say nothing. Good. If they feel embarrassed, so what? What they gonna do about it? Nothing.
Listen, we call that an adjustment here at the Adjustment Bureau.
Yeah, well, you can call it what you want to call it, but Thursday night, I'm gonna adjust you right on up out this space. They gonna be like, "Sa, don't ever bring Enqi back on to debate unless they bring him on to debate dudes like Kamisha to death. Don't bring him on to debate dudes like Lord Abba ever again." And then we gonna move on to. I'm looking past. I'm already putting my PowerPoint together for Katz's on if the Moabites are Chinese and Japanese Amorites and all that other nonsense. ISUPK and many other Hebrew Israelite camps. See, this debate is already over. But I'm gonna give you a chance to get your punches off. Give you a chance.
I agree with everything that you just said. Actually. When the Thursday night happens, they will say, never let Enqi debate Lord Abba again. That is a fact. And
no doubt.
I also agree with you that this debate is already over because already, hold on, I'm not sure if you understand what happened to you already. See, that's what I'm saying. The sword went through your neck so fast, you don't even realize because your head sliding off slow that you already killed. Listen,
I'm still talking though. I got you. I got you.
Let me ask you again for clarity. That's why you didn't want to pull back up that definition. You read a social construct.
You gonna ask me another question? Go ahead.
Your definition makes the distinction between things that are created by social agreement versus things that are created based on natural processes. I asked you, sir, your eye, which is connected to your brain, your eye is black. Is that based on natural processes or social construct? And your answer was?
You don't remember my answer?
I do, but I'd like you to repeat it for the people.
Natural process. The natural process.
Listen, we're in total agreement that this debate is already over.
Okay, if you say so. I don't know how you see that, but they also say that some people are great only in their own minds. And so if that's what you feel, then I can't wait until Thursday.
Hey, listen, I'm in agreement with that because
I can't wait until Thursday.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Another question. Come on.
Yeah, I got another question for you. Because you said that your paper, you got papers that have been cited in college books and in college
academic. That's right. I could pull them all up. That's right.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Because it is cited in a college book, classroom program, or by a college professor, does that in and of itself make it correct?
So that's an excellent question. It doesn't in and of itself. It doesn't in and of itself makes it correct. But when you are a thorough researcher and you're compiling a body of knowledge, one of the things that you seek to do is seek out authorities on a particular topic. And being that I was a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and I wrote a book called Noble Drew Ali, the Moorish Science Temple of America, the movement that started it all, that work was cited. Being that Noble Drew Ali taught that the Moabites were the Moors was hotly contested. And I don't even want to say contested, because it wasn't like there was any academic pushback until my paper dropped. It was Noble Drew Ali was making it up, that it was semantics, yada, yada, yada. But then when I dropped my paper, which is, it's a long title, I don't even remember the name of it, but it's still trending on academia.
The name of your own paper?
Yeah, it's a long title. I wrote it back in 2017. I'm gonna keep it official with you, but it's my paper. I wrote it. It's still trending in the top 2-3% of all read papers on academia.edu until this day. I pulled it up on Sonetta not too long ago. But that paper proved that what Noble Drew Ali said was right and exact, that the Moors were referenced as Moabites. And I pulled it from the records of the Christians, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Then I went into the archaeology to prove that Moab was an actual people that existed outside of the Bible, because we have my brother Enqi that was saying that the Moabites were, a construct, right? You want to make up a word, a social construct that begins in the Bible, and it's not a real people, etc. I debunked all of that stuff. So yeah, so they leaned on my paper. Let me just end with this. They leaned on my research to give some credence to the teachings of Noble Drew Ali and to better well-round their research, because when you're doing critical analysis on anything, you cannot rely on one side of information. That's the term I used to use back in the days for my Afrocentric brethren, was one-sided scholars, because they would only cite the Moors went and conquered Africa, and Islam went and conquered Africa. What are your sources? Okay, now here are the other sources that are saying something completely different. Have you ever analyzed those? And it was always no. They never knew the sources that I had. So yeah, of course, they have to come to
I got a couple of questions for you, and because I have a couple of questions.
Oh, there you go again, Lord.
What's up? What happened?
Questions come again.
Oh yeah, he trying. So somebody texting him. They like, yo, ask Lord Abba this. You gotta try to catch him up, because you ain't doing a good job at trapping him. You think you are, but he cooking you at every turn, and all your questions he's turning back on their head.
Lord
so
Abba,
what's your next question? Because you notice I only asked them 2 questions.
Hold on.
I only asked him 2 questions.
Before you do that, let me show you this real quick clip. But he went in on him for a little bit. It's funny. I know Umar liked this shit. Well, here you go. Check this out. If y'all didn't see it, go check it out. It's funny. The whole joint. How do I play it without?
And I'm going to tell you something. Dr. Umar is a smart man. 95% of the things that Dr. Umar say, I agree with. Dr. Umar say, we as black people need to take back our communities. We need to buy the houses we live in. I was like, hell yeah, talk that shit, Dr. Umar, let's go. And Dr. Umar said, and I think we need to make black schools with black principals and black teachers and black bus drivers. I'm like, fuck yeah, here go jet 30,000, build a school, let's go, Umar. And then Dr. Umar said, and I don't think black men should fuck white women. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 respect my boundaries, nigga. Give me my money back, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Go fight the power down the street, nigga. Give me my money. Umar. Respect my boundaries.
Yo, that shit was fun, but he went
That was funny.
he went in longer though. This is just
That
a
was funny.
quick clip. All right, go ahead, Enqi. You got questions?
Yeah, and I would just appreciate if Lord Abba could answer the question kind of rapidly without the story attached, so that way we could get to the
Just give you a yes or no with no explanations. I got you, because that's the way things are normally done, right?
Well,
go ahead. Hey, what's your question? What's your question?
Did you take any sort of DNA test or blood test to become a Moorish Science Temple of America member?
That's like asking somebody, did you take a DNA test to become a member of the African Methodist Episcopal Church? Or I think I'm saying that correctly. Like, that question is, come on, that's nonsense. But no, you don't take a test. It's a religious organization.
Okay,
hold on,
okay,
Enqi.
Hold on. The story, brother,
no. I answered the question
1,000 times. It's a religious organization.
See, the problem with you, Enqi, is you just want to talk because you think you're smarter than everybody. I've been sitting here patiently just listening to you ramble on and on and on and on. Come on, bro. The Moorish Science Temple of America.
Is about your paper. Listen, hold on.
Okay, hold on.
Paper. No, I'm not. You gotta listen. Relax. You gotta answer the question. I just said, can you answer the question shortly so we could keep it moving?
Go ahead. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Here's my second question.
Second question. I got
you. You wrote a paper establishing that the Moors come from the Moabite people, which is a real people based on your scholarship and your references that you provided. The purpose of you establishing the Moabite people as a real group of people that are the quote-unquote real Moors is so that the people that sign up to the Moorish Science Temple of America can be duped into believing that they are somehow
this is
related.
The question? What are you talking about?
Yes. Because it's also a scam that y'all been running.
Man. This is hilarious.
The question is, how can you prove or validate that Moorish Science Temple members from Drew Ali all the way down, any of them are from the tribe of Moabites without taking any genetic testing?
Who said Moabites were a tribe? Who said that?
A real group of people.
Let's qualify the statement.
So, are Moors related to the Moabites? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, when a person signs up to the Moorish Science Temple of America and they claim themselves to be a Moor, they are claiming that history as theirs. How can that be proven without any testing being done?
I really don't understand the question. So you're trying to say, wait, so let me understand what you're trying to say. Are you trying to say that is there some DNA?
Faith and love, and faith.
Who said Moabites were a tribe? Who said that?
A real group of people.
Let's qualify the statement.
So, are Moors related to the Moabites? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So my question is, when a person signs up to the Moorish Science Temple of America and they claim themselves to be a Moor, they are claiming that history as theirs. How can that be proven without any testing being done?
I really don't understand the question. So you're trying to say, wait, so let me understand what you're trying to say. Are you trying to say that is there some DNA found of ancient Moabites that could be matched up with the DNA of members of the Moorish Science Temple of America?
Listen, you said that you
asking the question. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This all right. This it's starting to get weird now. We getting in a weird space where you're just trying to find something. I put my paper in the back chat so that you can read it, right? And now I can say the name of the paper, or should I not? But it's in the back chat, man. And read the paper, brother.
Say the name
read the paper. Read my paper.
Can you say the name of it?
Of course, Moors, Moabites, and Berbers are these. Hold on. Moors, Moabites, and Berbers are these names and people historically synonymous? Analyzing historical, biblical, and archaeological correlations. Still in the top 2% of all read papers, over 16,739 views. It's like I could go on and go on, and I'll pull up this information when we have the debate if we need to.
Right. Now,
sure.
for the people understanding that's watching this video, the title of your paper is a question.
Yes, because that's the way you're supposed to ask, do when you're creating an academic piece. You're supposed to answer a question, right?
You gotta relax. Listen, I understand that you hot over there because this is not going as well as you planned. Listen,
I'm laughing at you, dude.
Listen. The title of your paper is a question. Moors, right. Moabites, and Berbers, are these people the same people?
That's right. That's right.
For the purpose of this video, without having to read the paper, can you just answer yes or no? Are the Moors, the Berbers, and the Moabites the same people? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. That's what I wrote the paper proving. But I put it, look, I put it in the back channel so you can read it. It's there. Click on the link.
Rodriguez Bailey, you might not understand what's happening here. Listen to what I'm saying. I want you to understand what's happening. I have no doubt in my mind that the paper is very informative. I have no doubt in my mind that he did a great job linking the Moors from North Africa with the Berbers of Africa, as well as the Moabites of Africa. You see, but the problem is you don't realize that you've been scammed into thinking that you could sign up to a religious organization and then call yourself a part of someone's actual family or tribe or clan or bloodline. The Moorish Science Temple of America allows anybody with 10, 20, or whatever the amount of dollars they're charging per month now. When you go in there, you sign up, and then automatically you claim to be this group of people. That is a scam. Anybody can walk into the Moorish Science Temple of America today. Anybody, Mexican, Chinese, Spanish, Dominican, Brazilian, Canadian, anybody from anywhere, any complexion, any creed, anybody can walk into any Moorish Science Temple of America and sign up. And then put on a hat and then claim to be related to this group of people from North Africa without any proof. That is a scam. That is a scam. That is allowing people that have an identity crisis to perform identity theft. That's why legally they cannot call themselves Moors in writing. So they call them Moors amongst themselves. Oh, yeah, I'm a Moor. I'm a Moor. Yeah, you could say that if you want, because that doesn't mean anything. But that's not what's written down. What they incorporated is Moorish, right? Moorish. It says Moorish Science Temple of America. Because if they put Moor, that would be identity theft.
answer the question for you in detail.
I got you. You got enough views on it already. You answered it
That's
just
right.
now very clearly. That's
That's
good.
right.
So
a lot of views on
according
it.
to your research, hold on. So according to your research, the Moors, the Moabites, and the Berbers are the same people. Now, according to your research, when a person signs up with the Moorish Science Temple of America,
why does dude keep asking me about, I'm not answering no questions about the Moorish Science Temple of America. Next question. Ask the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America.
Okay, let me.
Dr. Gabriel was in the chat. Send him the link, sir.
Hold on. So let me ask you this. Because you said you're not a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America.
That's right.
Anymore.
I haven't been for years.
That you are a Moor, correct?
That's right.
Okay. So
you gonna stick to the Moor thing. Like the topic of this debate. Wait, hold on. The topic of this debate is about blackness. You're trying to stick to some old ideology and rehash some debate from 10. We should have had this debate on the Moors 10 years ago when I was a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America. The debate is about, are we black people? Are we black people?
Wait a minute.
And by calling ourselves black people, is that hurting us socially? Does that hurt us legally? And I'm going to prove that. You're trying to have a Moorish conversation. Dr. Gabriel, click on the StreamYard link, being that you probably think you know better than me. So, and you come on and come school Enqi on the Moorish Science Temple of America. I don't know which temple you a member of.
You're looking bad up here right now, bro.
No, I'm not. How?
So let me ask you a question. Didn't you learn? Hold on. Didn't you learn that black people are not really black from your affiliation with the Moors?
Nope, I learned it before that. It's one of the things that drove me into the Moorish Science Temple of America. See, you don't even know my story. I've been interviewed on Sonetta a lot of times.
So that's not something that the Moorish Science Temple of America teaches?
You asking a different question then.
Okay,
you can't catch me up, Enqi, brother. You're not gonna catch me up, bro. Just forget about it. It's not gonna happen.
Bro, look. I done caught you up for 120 minutes. It's crazy that it's literally 120 minutes in the video.
Sure.
This whole 120 been me catching you up.
I got you. Sure.
Listen,
if you say so.
And if you was influenced by somebody else, that person that you was influenced by the teachings of Noble Drew Ali. So we know that the teachings of Noble Drew Ali is the source of this whole idea of black people not being black, because it's a sales pitch. Listen, it's a sales pitch by the multi-level marketers that have called themselves sheiks, etc., of the Moorish Science Temple of America. The Moorish Science Temple of America is nothing but a multi-level marketing scheme.
So what? So what? Why are you bringing up the Moorish Science? I'm not debating the Moorish Science Temple of America. I don't give a damn about the Moorish Science Temple of America right now.
Listen, we're debating the core principle of, are we black or not?
But we're not, and that's not something that the Moorish Science Temple of America originates, and I'm going to prove that.
Black is a social construct. So since you said black is a social construct, I asked you, is Moorish a social construct? Because technically, people that are a part of the Moorish Science Temple are not Moors, they're Moorish, right?
So let me, okay, I hear what you said. So
hold on.
Dr. Gabriel said, don't ever confuse me as a student of Lord Abba. He ain't finished high school. I learned a lot from him, but I've been in the movement since the 90s. Dr. Gabriel, stop the cap, bro. I'm your teacher, first and foremost. And you know I'm your teacher. You was my assistant Grand Sheik when we had our temple. The videos that you put up on your channel were my videos. They were not your videos. And whatever you did produce, everybody was like, yo, who is this corny, methodical sounding Mexican dude that's talking right? Man, if you don't get out of here with your nonsense, these dudes be capping, acting like they ain't come sit at my feet and learn. I went to Atlanta and sat there and taught. You've analyzed my videos, my writings, etc., etc. Cut it out, man. Stop the corny nonsense. I got to address it because Enqi ain't talking about the topic. He want me to debate about the MSTFA, and I'm not debating MSTFA.
No.
I'm not a member of the MSTFA.
Blackness. But listen, we already came to a conclusive point on blackness, right? So let me show you something.
So now this is just extra.
Wait. Maybe just so y'all can understand what's happening, he's looking so bad that Moors from the Moorish Science Temple of America is actually in the chat saying he don't speak for us. Yo, this shit was so crazy.
Bring Harker the link. Let Harker come up here and debate with you on the MSTV.
Hold on. Maybe you confused on what's happening right now. So let me just speak to what I'm doing.
Because I've got a debate topic, and we talked about phone the other day, and I told you I'm not debating on the Moorish information. I'm not debating as a member of the Moorish. I told you that by phone. Sarnetta was on the phone. That's my witness right there. You keep trying to rehash the MSTFA and yo, that's not my topic. I'm not coming in the debate with the MSTFA. I'm coming in the debate with, are we black people, and is calling ourselves black hurting us? Because that's the topic of the debate. Point blank, period.
Do I get a chance?
Oh, do you get a chance? You've been talking the whole goddamn live stream.
You're trying to stop me from talking every time you crying out.
Nah, you just want to do all the talking. That's the problem.
You argue with niggas in the chat that's not even a part of what's going on. It's terrible right now.
Yeah, well, you talk about something that's not a part of the debate, so I don't understand why you want to have that discussion with me. I'm telling you, bring one of these pseudos like Dr. Gabriel. You are a clown. Dr. Gabriel, bring your ass up on the stage and debate the Moorish Science Temple of America. I'm just saying. Now, yeah, I am talking to the people in the chat. You ain't talking what I'm talking about right now, which is the debate topic.
Listen. Okay, here's the reason why, and I'm gonna show you how what I'm saying is a part of the debate topic. Because the thing is,
well, I won't touch it. Whatever you bring up with the MSTFA, I'm going to be sure to leave alone. And I'm going to direct you to the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America to provide rebuttals. I'm going to stick to the debate topic.
Okay, so let me show you how I'm sticking.
Don't back out the debate either. Keep your word and come get this ass whipped, because that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to smoke you, and I'm going to smoke you easy. I'm going to smoke you academically. I'm going to smoke you scientifically. I'm going to let you know that you was never, ever on my level, Enqi, ever.
Okay, so let me.
That's right, Errol Harrison Bay. Robert Benjamin Lewis is just one of the sources, and that's 1844. One of the sources.
My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn.
So when you say Robert Benjamin is a source, it's a source of what? That the Moabites is the Moors?
I was talking to the brother in the chat, man. You can ask him.
Okay.
Ask him.
Right. So here's the thing. A part of this conversation, a part of the debate subject, right? And since we're using Sa as a witness, Sa was there, is black a social construct? And are we degrading ourselves by calling ourselves black? So when you, sir, admitted on this video multiple times that the black of your eyes, which is an extension of your brain, is a result of natural processes. You know, the eyes are the window to the soul. That was a that was a grand opening, grand closing moment. I'm not sure if you realize that.
Okay.
So from there, I started to go to the source of your argument, which is the Moorish Science Temple information, because the sales line that they use to people, see, they have sales lines like all other multi-level marketing programs. One of their sales lines.
What are you talking about, man? Yo, stop. I'm about to get off of here, man. This dude's just repeating the same nonsense over and over again. I just want to do the debate, get it over with, cook Katazak, and see if I can have a political discussion with Jabari. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it right now. I don't know what this dude is talking about.
You better put a contingency rule in with Saad that your debate with Katazak is not based on you winning on Thursday. Because if you got to win on Thursday to make it to that debate, you might be wasting your time preparing that presentation.
All I'm doing right now is sitting here in my head, putting my presentation together for Katazak at UPK, because everything you're saying is irrelevant to me. I'm not a member of the MSTFA. You could keep talking about multi-level marketing sheiks, and that stuff has no bearing on me. I don't care about it. I'm not going to talk to it. I'm going to speak to the fact that black, just like white, is social constructs, but we're going to stick to blackness, and I'm going to prove it. I asked you a question. I only asked you 2 questions. Is your skin black? No.
Bro, respectfully, Sharif is a brother of mine. So what's happening to Lord Abba, I wouldn't even do to Sharif. But the reality is that the Moorish Science Temple of America is a multi-level marketing company. You sign up people, and those people go out and sign up people, and those people go out and sign up people. That's all it is. And you're paying monthly money to go, that goes where? The money goes in somebody's pocket. That's why the guy at the top of the Moorish Science thing is so fat, because he's living off of everybody's money that's passing to somebody to pass to somebody. That's all it is. Is people passing money, and it's based on a lie. It's based on a lie that somehow, when you sign up at the Moorish Science Temple of America, you're now attaching yourself to Moors and Moabites and Berbers from North Africa. That is fake. And he admitted it over and over in this video. He said the Moorish Science Temple of America is a religious organization. A religious organization cannot confer nationality on you. This is real. This is a real scam. People be talking about Enqi sending out the packages late. He's scammed. No. This is a real scam that's been running for 100 years now. A religious organization cannot confer nationality on you. A religious organization doors is open to anybody that comes into the religion to worship. That is why Noble Drew Ali is a prophet in the organization. Prophets are part of religions, just like Christians have Jesus. Moorish Science Temple members have Noble Drew Ali. So when he does that research and goes, oh yeah, well, check out my paper. I'm establishing that the ancient Moors is a part of the ancient Moabites, a part of the Berbers and all that. That's cool. That ain't got shit to do with niggas from Chicago, Detroit, or New York, or wherever, signing up to a religious organization and then saying that they're somehow a part of the genetic bloodline of these people from North Africa. That is fraud and identity theft. So I wouldn't put Sharif in the line of fire. Now, the reality is everybody that's participating in the scheme or the scam is going to feel it. They're going to all be, feel a way about it because they all benefited from the scam. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I don't have, ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying? It's a long running scam. But the fact that it's a long running scam doesn't make it not a scam. It's just a scam that, been running for a long time.
Well, no, excuse me. I asked you, what color is your skin? And you said brown. Why do you call your skin black? And then you start talking about a whole bunch of other stuff and try to dance around it. And that was all I needed. I don't need anything else from you. You said that your skin is brown. You went to Elijah Muhammad. I'm going to use Elijah Muhammad against you because you asked the question, was Elijah Muhammad more influential than our people, to our people, or were the white men? Well, the white man is the one that taught us that our clearly brown skin is black. And if Elijah Muhammad repeated that claim, then who was more influential? I'm going to cook you. This is going to be easy, and I can't wait for Thursday. That's it. I really don't have no. I really don't have no more. I really don't have no more.
Hold on. Let me just ask you a question.
Another question. Go ahead.
Why do white companies use black people to market their products to black audiences?
Come on, man. Come on. Are you serious?
Yes. Why does a white
I don't know.
company
You break it down to me. I'm a feign ignorance in this moment. Just break it down to me. Give me the breakdown of why white companies use black people to market their products to other black people. Break that down. Teach me something.
Because black people are more influential to black people. This is why influencers actually have a market that they created all by themselves. Because influencers influence the audience from which they are organically a part of. So black people are much more easy. So it's much easier for Hennessy to sell Hennessy through Nas to black people, because black people are going to follow Nas more than they would an old white guy that might be the owner or on the board member of owners for the company Hennessy. See, so you're trying to come with a matter-of-fact level of distinction, and you don't have any legs to stand on. Because even if you say Farad Muhammad was a white man, right, which could be debated, but I'll let you have that conversation. That's fine. But Farad Muhammad could not reach the people. He needed Elijah Muhammad to do it. Just like white companies today have to hire black folks to speak to black audiences. The same way a Chinese company has to hire a black person, or a white company has to hire a Chinese person to speak to a Chinese audience. It's not exclusive to us. This is just how nature works.
I don't understand what you're saying in the context of the debate, but what I'll give you some pushback.
You said that you was going to prove.
Wait, hold on. Elijah.
I'm not finished.
Okay, hold on, brother. Let me respond to you real quick.
No. You can respond once I'm finished.
You just finished. Now you're going somewhere else. I want to respond to what you said about Farad.
You just cut me off. You said that you was going to prove that Elijah Muhammad is not more influential amongst black folks because
I did not say that. I did not say that.
He learned from the white man. So
because but I didn't
he
say that.
From a white man,
okay, but see, that's your problem. You keep saying things that I said. Anyway, what I was saying was that Elijah Muhammad himself said that because black people couldn't reach other black people, Allah came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and he had to go into the streets of Detroit to reach the people. Like you handicapping yourself. You don't even know the history. Like you're off, brother. You just made a claim that is factually false. It's factually false according to the teachings of Elijah Muhammad himself. Like, come on, bro. You're not dealing. You got to remember who you're dealing with here, brother Enqi. I'm not one of the pseudos that come on Sarnetta's channel. I have my works.
Listen, why did Father Allah create his own organization?
That I'm not getting into that. That's irrelevant.
Okay. You're right.
What they say in the court, objection. What's your objection? Irrelevance, Your Honor. Irrelevance.
Okay, listen. If Farad Muhammad could have taught the people themselves the same way Elijah Muhammad did, there would have been no reason to have Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad gave birth to the nation. Elijah Muhammad gave birth to your Muhammad Ali's. He gave birth to your Father Allah's. He gave birth to your Dr. Sabi's. Elijah Muhammad did that.
Okay, so now watch this.
Not following Farad Muhammad. Those men were following Elijah Muhammad.
And Elijah followed Farad, whom he called his God.
That's fine.
Farad came. I got you. Let me respond.
Just like
I respond and be quiet.
Now,
you just want to keep talking and talking. Let me respond and you come back, brother. Farad Muhammad came pretending to be Noble Drew Ali. This is a historical fact. And when the sheiks turned him away, which they did, and told him to get out of here, then he took the teachings of the Moorish Science Temple of America, And he created his own movement out of it. And he was able to siphon off disaffected brothers from the MSTFA who didn't know where to go.
In just less than a minute or so, he's going to say that he did not say this. So, like he does every time I use his own words against him. Let's just get this clarity real quick.
Pretending to be Noble Drew Ali. This is a historical fact. And when the sheiks turned him away, which they did, and told him to get out of here, then he took the teachings of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and he created his own movement out of it. And he was able to siphon off this, which they did, and told him to get out of here. Then he took the teachings of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and he created his own movement out of it. And he was able to siphon off disaffected brothers from the MSTFA who didn't know where to go due to the fact that the movement had fractured due to the death of Noble Drew Ali. You're wrong again, brother. And this is why I know you're not going to win the debate, because you're wrong on simple historical things that I believe that we all should know about. The teachings of the Moorish Science Temple of America was used in the Nation of Islam, I believe, up until 1951. If my memory serves me correctly. And the fact of the matter is, you talking about who birthed who? The Moorish Science Temple of America birthed the Nation of Islam. Just as a point of fact, it birthed the Nation of Islam. So when you say there wouldn't be no Muhammad Ali or this one or that one, there would be no Elijah Muhammad or Malcolm X or Muhammad Ali, etc., without Noble Drew Ali. And that is just a fact. That is a fact.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. When you say that the Moorish Science Temple of America gave birth to the Nation of Islam, right? Structurally, you might be correct. Like saying, I would like to sell smoothies. So I saw somebody with a smoothie place and I said, oh, wow, they could sell smoothies in a store. Let me open up a store and sell smoothies like that. But hold on. But
go ahead. I'm just messing with you, but go ahead, bro.
If the Moorish Science Temple of America teaches that black people are not black people, and the Nation of Islam, Elijah Muhammad, teaches that black people, in fact, are black people, then that would mean that the core teachings of those programs are drastically different. So by saying that Elijah Muhammad attended the Noble Drew Ali stuff, or he was a member of Noble Drew Ali's movement, does not mean
I didn't say that.
Hold on.
Say that. You keep saying stuff that I did not say.
You gotta stop cutting me off, brother. You gotta stop cutting me off, and then you ask for respect.
I'm gonna cut you off when you lie on me, brother. You better know that. Moving forward, whatever discussion we have, whenever you lie or miss and twist my words up, I'm gonna cut you off. That's just gonna happen.
Okay, so did you not just say that the Moorish Science Temple of America gave birth to the Nation of Islam and that Elijah Muhammad?
But did I say Elijah Muhammad was a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America? Because that's what you just said.
Okay,
I don't know, bro. You insulting my intelligence right now, brother, man.
I might have misspoke on that. That's fine.
You insulting my intelligence, bro. I'm not insulting your intelligence. I'm looking at the core. Wait, hold on, brother. Let me say this. I'm looking at the core of your argument and I'm attacking that, right? I'm not insulting your intelligence. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting words in your mouth.
You're talking about something that's superficial, and I'm giving you the credence to say that you are correct on your superficial mistake that I might have made. You might not have said
but
that.
But you've done it like 6 or 7 times already throughout the course of our discussion, which means this is something that you do.
Look foolish on. Because the substance of the Moorish Science Temple of America is that black people are Moors, that are Moabites and Berbers, and you presented us your paper to prove that Moors, Moabites, and Berbers are the same people. This is the substance of what we're talking about. Now, Elijah Muhammad does not teach that. Elijah Muhammad teaches that we're black people and that there's a
so
black
did you miss the part? I got you. All right, but did you miss the part where I said that the Nation of Islam
cut me off again after saying that I'm correct?
Because you keep misrepresenting my words and you're not explaining what I'm saying in full context. That's why I keep cutting you. I don't know if you're noticing that or not. That's when I cut you off, when you keep misrepresenting my words.
But you're not
I
supposed to
said
cut
that.
me off at all. What you're supposed to do is wait for your turn to speak and show some
Well, you've been
decorum.
talking the whole goddamn live stream damn near. So all you want to do is just keep talking. Because you think you're gonna talk yourself into being right or talk yourself into getting me in a gotcha and an aha moment, something that's never gonna happen. So you keep on talking. Just keep on talking.
A lot of those moments have already transpired, brother.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't.
Have you admitted that the iris of your eye is black from natural process?
Oh my God, this dude is going back to the iris of my eye. Come on, Sal, this is over, Sal. Thursday. Y'all make sure y'all be there Thursday. Make sure y'all. What time is it, Sal? 7 o'clock. I'm gonna make sure I got my times right. Sal done went to sleep. Sal watching the Knicks game right now. You done bored Sal, made him go fall asleep. He over there watching the Sunday Knicks game, eating Sunday dinner right now. As you keep going back in circles and circles with the same questions, misrepresent my words, etc., etc. I'm ready to end it because there's nothing else to talk about. You're not gonna catch me up, bro. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna ever try to pretend like I'm some super duper all-knowing person. I'm not, but I'm sharp. I am very sharp. I've studied the art of debate for years. I am a master at picking out and pointing out logical fallacies. I'm a master at that. And I've learned that before I got to the point where I'm at, to whereas I have to utilize that in this political space. I've been on it like that. I told Polite that when he and I was on Sinetta, that you would never ever be able to catch me up or catch me in an aha moment ever in your life.
When you run on the House of Consciousness, when you run, we know what that is at the House of Consciousness.
So you think I'm running because I don't want to sit here and just listen to you ask the same questions about black iris eyes and asking misconstruing. No, that's not running. We got to debate Thursday. We will debate Thursday. It's just as simple as that. What do you want to do? You want to keep the interrogation going? Because that's all you're doing. You're trying to interrogate me in the same way a lawyer interrogates a witness. Maybe I could just get him to crack on something. Maybe I could just get him to break it. I got to be able to use something going into this debate. And being that I really don't have nothing, I got to keep talking. I got to keep him on the camera. And if he tries to leave because I'm boring him, I'm going to say he's running. That don't work with me, brother. That don't work with me. I just want to let you know that. So if you or the people want to say I'm running, I'm going to run right into Thursday. And Thursday, I'm going to show you why I am who I am. And then I'm going to, promote my next debate. That's the only thing that I can do at this point. I don't see the use of continuing.
All right. Well, let me ask you a new question that I haven't asked
you
yet.
Question. Go ahead. Let's hear what the new question is. Let's hear what the new question is.
How do you know that you are related to the ancient Moabites?
How do I know? I don't. Okay, then you got one. Lord Abba said he doesn't know if he's related to the ancient Moabite. There you go. You clip that. You make sure you play it on the debate. Be like, I got him on this one, y'all. He said he doesn't know if he's related to the ancient Moabites. I got him, y'all. There you go. You should be satisfied with that one. You should be satisfied with that one. I'm about to get up off of here, man. Enqi, I'll see you Thursday, brother. I'll see you Thursday. Respectfully, we gonna get it in. We gonna do our thing, right? Sai, man, just hit me up. I don't know if you want to do a more official flyer. I could work on the one that I did. It was just a little skeleton, but yeah, I'm ready. I was working on my presentation actually all day. I'm almost finished my presentation, so I still got a couple days to play with this thing, especially based on this conversation that we just had here, especially. So, I mean, what we doing, Si? Where you at? Wake up, brother. Get off that. Stop watching the Knicks, man. Come moderate your channel.
You good, Lord Abba. You could just hit the you could just hit the X.
All right, y'all. Peace, man.
Woo! I told you, Si, I was back, man.
All right, man. Enqi, how you do, man? I heard you was going in. People hit me up.
Si, you know what happened, man. Listen, the brother said he admitted to, based on his definition, that black is clearly a result of natural processes. The brother also admitted that the Moorish Science Temple of America is a social construct, which is the alternative to calling yourself black. So he tried to make it seem like I was going off topic with that, but that is the topic. That's a part of the topic, because if you're trying to get people to not call themselves black, then what is the nationality that people should be calling themselves? And according to him and his program, it is a Moor. But why would you be trying to get people to not call themselves black because black is a social construct, and then title yourself Moor, which is a social construct? Why would you be trying to not have people call themselves black because black means dead, and then call yourself a Moor, and Moor means dead? Like, that is where we got to deal with the psychology. And if you guys don't know that Moor means dead, Moor definitely means dead, which is the reason why dead bodies go to the... Where do dead bodies go, Si? Where do they put dead bodies? Come on, Si. We know you eating over there.
I hope they put them back in the earth.
Nah, Si. Where do dead bodies go? You know where they go.
Where, to the morgue?
To the morgue.
Oh, I got it. I got it. You funny, man. To
No,
the morgue.
that's right.
The morgue.
The dead bodies go to the morgue because Moor means dead. See, he don't realize that so these are things that I didn't even have to deal with. He got to deal with them things because he in trouble with all that. When he say don't call yourself black because black means dead, what's the alternative? Moor? Moor means dead, and Moor also means black. So what are we talking about? And the second thing is, he didn't want to discuss the Moorish, because Moorish is not the same as Moor. If we're talking about being correct and we're talking about being scholarly, then we have to know the definition of suffixes when we use them. Just like I asked him, what is the root word of chemical? He made a joke out of that and danced his way out of there. I asked him about Moorish. What does the suffix of ish mean? Right? Ish. If I say that something is red-ish, that means that it's not red. It's red-ish. It's not red, it's red-ish. You know what I'm saying? So we got to deal with these things that, people want to make. That's why I said I'm going to deal with him on the things that he says, not the things that he implies, because he wants to imply things and dance around into a space where you can't really prove them or not. So we dealing with the things that people are saying, right? More-ish does not mean more. Literally, the word means that it's something other than more.
Ish means belonging to, as in a nation.
He just made that up. Listen.
Yo, Enqi, don't sleep on Lord Abba, though. I'm telling you, don't sleep on him, brother.
He's just typing in his own definition. Why would he run off the platform to stay in the chat room? Think about that. Why would he run off the video and stay in the chat room? Why wouldn't he just stay inside the chat or inside the live video?
I think he don't want to give up too much information here.
No, because he was getting the brakes beat off of him this video, bro.
Oh, wow. I got to get back to hearing that because I was on the phone.
Bro, if you read your chat, the people in the chat was saying that he's getting clobbered. Moorish Science Temple of America members went in the chat and said, please stop representing us because you're getting killed up there. So he had to argue with niggas in the chat room from the video. There's multiple points in our video where he's arguing with niggas in the chat room, talking about, you my student, I taught you the science of the Moorish Science Temple. No. You made my video. I made your video. because
Hey,
he's
real quick,
Yeah.
Enqi. Let me get this dude on the phone because Sarnetta, anyone who knows, can I still purchase a ticket for the museum? I will have Jabari on tomorrow evening, and he will break all of that down. He will break all of that down. I was just on the phone with him, and we was talking about that. And so, yes, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring him on so he can give y'all a clearer understanding of all this that's going on. Hold on, Minister Enqi. I wish you could go though, Enqi. Damn, man.
Me too. I gotta bring on the babies. Wait, it's another Moorish brother that said he want to jump onto the platform and answer those questions.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, real quick, I got you live. Somebody want to know, and we're gonna deal with all of this tomorrow when you come on. They want to know a Donetta. He meant to say Saw because the D is right close to the S. So he said Sarnetta. Anyone or anyone who knows, can you still purchase a ticket for the museum tour? So you need to let the people know how to purchase the ticket. You want to talk about that tomorrow?
I can talk about it quickly right now.
Go ahead.
You should know if you go to centerformaat.com, centerformaat.com,
Hey, I need my moderators put that in the chat.
To see.
Hold on, Jabari. My moderators, please put that in the chat real quick. Go ahead, Jabari.
At centerformaat.com, you're going to see the link that you can purchase things. My understanding is that PayPal is doing something funky right now, so I probably need to do some changes. By later tonight, you'll be able to purchase tickets. And you should know there is a 10% discount if you purchase before the 15th of March. So you can still purchase tickets. If you're in the area, the tour is $30. If you are coming with us on the bus, the tour is $150. And I'll say that we're going to deal with this more effectively tomorrow, Sarnetta. Yeah. But I know that there's some people who constantly question when we are charging something. And it's almost like they don't understand that we are, first of all, charging a small amount of money.
They don't understand.
And second of all, this is it's like Negro thinking. When you buy your Nikes, couldn't you go to the rubber fields, get the rubber, go and get your leather, your laces, and make your own sneakers? Can't you do that?
Right. And
would your sneakers look like Nikes?
No.
Would your sneakers look like Nikes?
No.
Well, I want you to understand, if you are going to a tour with a tour professional, with a historian, with an expert, it is not the same thing. And you have to also understand that we are taking you there to the museum and bringing you back. So there is a charge. It is not an exorbitant charge. Why do Negroes think this way? When you go and you buy something in the store, do you ask them where they got the fruits, the vegetables, the meat from? Couldn't you just go and get all that stuff and make your own meal? Or is it the same thing?
Nope, it's not.
You could walk around the museum by yourself if you like. But the reality is we are actually trying to assist with the ongoing education of our people. It's that simple. It is really that simple. And I don't think that you're going to want to miss this tour. It's going to be amazing.
Right.
We've never done it before, and we may never do it again.
You will be the tour guide. Am I correct?
I am going to be the tour guide.
You will be the one teaching the lessons.
Be the tour guide.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Thank you, brother.
Correct. You are completely correct. By the way, you should also know we've also filed paperwork for Sarnetta to be able to film in the museum. You don't normally get to film in the museum. You have to have a special press pass.
You know that's going to be fire, right, Enqi? Woo!
Yes. That's going to be critical. All of this is a process. It's not the same thing as you going by yourself. So if you want to go by yourself, we applaud you.
Fine,
in fact, if you go with us, we want you to continue to go back by yourself, because then you need to continue to do the research and the study.
Right.
When I traveled to museums with Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark, when I went to museums with other scholars, do you think that I said to them, well, you know what? I could get to the museum myself? Of course I could.
Right.
By the way, why buy a book? Why buy a book? You could just go and research everything yourself and write your own book. Why don't you do that? Don't buy any books. Just do all your own research. Go do some archaeology on your own. and then write your own archaeological textbook.
Peace to the family. This is Abdul
this is
Ali,
real Negro
candidate for
thinking.
U.S. House District
We
12
are
here in
not-
Charlotte,
I
North
wish-
Carolina.
I wish
Let's just be
that
real,
I was
folks. The
getting rich doing
Democrats
this
have
stuff.
destroyed
I
our
wish-
major
no.
cities. Their policies have made us less safe. They've given us less economic opportunity, and they've provided less educational opportunities for our children. And that's why I'm running for Congress, because I know what it takes to improve these issues. I've got great working relationships already in D.C. I spent the last 10 years of my life building my political resume so that one of us, somebody who thinks like we do, could get into D.C. and make a difference. I want you to visit aliforcongress.com to find out more about my campaign. The Democrats have already done enough, and now they're putting illegal aliens in front of people like you and me, folks whose ancestors.
All right. So, yeah, Enqi, I'm gonna have, if you do good, if you knock Lord Abba out the park, I'm gonna set you up a heavyweight debate, a paid debate though. It got to be paid on the next one. I want to see if you can really knock Lord Abba out the park. Who would you want to smoke with, Jabari?
Well,
nah, no, be smart to say no. That's the Floyd Mayweather, man. Come on, man.
No. I would definitely love to debate Jabari.
Nah, you gotta go through Nepal first. Anybody that wants Jabari, you're gonna have to go through Nepal.
All right.
He said, all right. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. All right, man. So what's up? You want to close us out? Oh, we got Chief X out there too, hanging in the balance, going crazy. You know?
So what that means, huh?
I'm just saying. I mean, I know y'all got a lot of differences that y'all discuss all the time. So I want to find you a real good debate, man. Something that's worthy of your time, brother, you know?
Well, I mean, hasn't Chief X been thoroughly debunked by Jabari on the last video?
Well, Chief X have been getting beat up because he tried to go straight to the king, to the Floyd Mayweather, and he gets beat up all the time. Yeah, ain't none of these dudes beating no damn Jabari, man.
Yeah.
You know?
But no, me and Chief X is cool. I'm not sure if me and Chief X can have a debate and stay cool. You know, Chief X goes crazy after his debates.
Yeah, because that's when you know you lost. When you lose, you go crazy. If you win, you happy. And see, the winner is always going to say, oh, man, after you finish debating him, Enqi, and he beat you, he going to be like, yeah, you know, Enqi's all right. Enqi's my brother. You know, he going to be happy. But if you beat him, he going to be making video after video. Oh, that nigga did that nigga ain't shit. That nigga this. Because he know you lost. He know he lost.
Well, see, listen, Saj, if you would have watched this Lord Abba video, brother, it's blood on the walls, man. The Adjustment Bureau is back.
I'm going to tell you something, though, Enqi. Be careful, because he could be luring you to sleep. He just wants you to know what you want to know until Thursday.
Now listen. If he pulled a rope-a-dope, let me say this. He did a hell of a job with that rope-a-dope. I mean, he allowed me to punch him all in the head and face and chest and body, ribs. Like, he allowed me to dog him. If that was his plan, to come in today and allow me to dog him so that I could go to sleep and then he could trick me on Thursday, then he did a hell of a job. We're going to have to clap it up for Lord Abba. That's what he did. But that is not what actually happened, Sal.
Okay.
So yeah, he got some work. But listen, he said that he feels good about what happened today. So I feel good about that, you know, that he feels good about it. He said he's not going to back out. So we'll see him Thursday at 7. He said he's almost finished with the presentation. So he's spending most of his time preparing a different presentation. So, yeah, I feel really good about what's
right.
what's
So it is what it is. You want to close us out, brother? Close us out, man.
Definitely go to Amazon, grab the books. You know, he said he's gonna. Oh, wait a minute, Sa. Hold on, Sa. I can't even let you get away that easy. Did you hear Lord Abba say he's going to debunk Kemet and Osiris?
I heard him.
Brother.
See now he making a big mistake trying to do that, because you know Jabari will be coming out already or Smash Rockwell. One of them I think I would get smashed to debunk him on that if he do that. So, Lord Abba, leave Kemet alone, brother.
No.
Come on, man.
If he do that, listen, do you see this right here?
Where, what?
Do you see the title of that book right there?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That means that if he attempts to do that on Thursday, listen, he is going to ether himself. He said that Enqi is a genius.
Yeah, that right there. Oh man.
So that means that he appreciate Enqi scholarship. Then he also said he didn't want to watch Enqi video because him and Enqi might have same ideas. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want it to seem like he took Enqi work. So the fact that he's got similar ideas to Enqi, the fact that he think Enqi is a genius means the same thing that just happened to Enqi with Enqi's ideas.
Woo!
Man. So on
I
Thursday
think
night,
Lord Abba will come in ready. Lord Abba is not no amateur to this. He's a veteran debater over here too, though, Enqi. So don't take him lightly.
He didn't look good, brother. He didn't look good. Listen,
don't take him lightly, bro.
I hear what you're saying, but he said he put together a paper that's one of the top 3 articles that's viewed on the scholarship research website, which anybody could go over there and look and check those numbers. Then he also said his paper proves that Moabites, Moors, and Berbers are the same people, right? Mm-hmm. Then he said that he himself is a Moor. I asked him, did he take any blood tests or genetic tests to join the Moorish Science Temple of America? He said no. I asked him, could he prove that he is a part of the Moabite genetic lineage? He said no. Bro, I don't know what he getting ready to come in. Maybe he getting ready to do a 23andMe test today, and then he'll have that ready for Thursday night. Maybe on Thursday night, he'll have his genetic material, you know, his paperwork showing us that on Thursday night, he's a part of the ancient Moabites. Because other than that, he's going to be in trouble. Because he signed up to a social construct, which is the Moorish Science Temple of America. It is a social construct. The people in the chat, the members of the Moorish community, they might be mad because they have to change their lingo. See, listen, what's going to happen. This is bigger than just Lord Abba. So let me explain to you what happened today. And it started on that video. And even you said out of your own mouth, you said, Enqi, this is the first time anybody ever showed that Moor means black. See, when you're dealing with sales, right? As a multi-level marketing company, and I know I used to be in a couple of multi-level marketing companies, so I know how it goes. You have your catchphrases. It's like Nike would just do it, right? And so one of the catchphrases that the Moorish Science Temple of America, the multi-level marketing company, has been using is that we're not black people, right? And then for proof of that, listen, for proof of that, Lord Abba, you already ran off the video, brother. You got to relax. you don't have the ability to respond anymore. So for proof of that, they tell you that black means that you're dead in the eyes of the law. And so they've been promoting for people to become legally literate. They've been promoting people to get Black's Law Dictionary. Sa, have you ever heard one of the Moors tell people that they should read Black's Law Dictionary? Come on, Sa. Don't try to run, Sa. Sa Netta. Come on, Sa. You got to answer these questions truthfully for the people, brother.
You know, people call me all day while I'm doing
Nah,
stuff.
but listen, you got to answer these questions truthfully for the people. Have you ever heard the Moors suggest to people that they should study Black's Law Dictionary?
Hold up, say that one more time.
Have you ever heard any of the Moors tell people that they should study Black's Law Dictionary?
Hell yeah, all the time.
Okay, but if black means dead, why would you suggest that I read Black's Law Dictionary?
Ooh, God damn. Damn, man, you killing them with that shit there. That's a fact.
Then Taj Tariq Bey says this so many times that when I say this, people could hear his voice in their mind. He tells people all the time, as proof that black means dead in the eyes of the law, that they should look up the Latin term civil liter mortuus, because civil liter mortuus is what black means in the eyes of the law. They never for 1 second asked, in the Latin language, what does the word mortuus, what term in that sentence means dead? It's not civil liter. It's the word